Before I began the journey, I felt that I was really stuck in my relationship with Christ and my faith life. I was raised in a wonderful Christian home with wonderful parents that taught me about the Bible. I was also very active in church and studied the Bible and went to Bible studies. But I felt like there just had to be something more. And then God and Scott called me to join the Ultimate Journey. And what an amazing journey it was. I learned through phase 1 in the Ultimate Journey that I believed in God. I believed that God existed. I believed what the Bible had said. But what I found in phase 1 that was missing so much in my life was that I didn't believe God. I didn't believe His promises. I did not believe God's promises were for me. I didn't believe I was good enough. I believed I was too broken, that I was too sinful, and that God's love, God's grace, and God's forgiveness were not for me. And so, on a very painful and a very hard journey, I unloaded my baggage. I gave all my shame, all my darkness, all my sin, and all my secrets to God and my Ultimate Journey family. I learned to trust my Ultimate Journey family. And I discovered through that process that my Ultimate Journey family, they supported me. But not only did they support me, they embraced me and they loved me through it all. A broken person, they still loved me. And so for the first time, I understood what a Christ-like love truly was. I understood how big God's love was for me, that God's forgiveness was for me. He did that for me, and He did that through His beloved Son, Jesus, on the cross. It was for me, and it was for you. And after going through that very painful journey in phase 1, and saying goodbye to the shame, saying goodbye to the regret, saying goodbye to the sin, I said hello to freedom, an absolute freedom that I could only find through Christ. And then, through phase 2, in Ultimate Journey, I began to fly. I learned how to completely just get rid of those chains that tied me to the earth. I learned that the simple answer is God, but the more thorough answer is I simply had to crucify my self-life. I had to give up myself. I had to give up my perfectionism, those vices that held me so close to the world. I had to give up my control, and I had to give up my sinful life to say, I completely submit to you, God. I submit and surrender to you. I submit to your will, I submit to your ways, and I submit to your wisdom. And so through phase 2, as I've given up my self-life and entered into a Christ life, I have discovered more freedom, more wholeness, and a more complete spirit than I ever dreamed was even possible. And I could never have done it alone. With my Ultimate Journey family, we have done this together. It has been an amazing journey and an amazing blessing, and I am so thankful to God that I have been with this family who has supported me and who has loved me. What an absolute privilege. So it is my prayer for everyone that God puts it on their heart to take the Ultimate Journey, to let go of their sin, to let go of their shame, to let go of their regrets, and to just be free. Because how can I keep this to myself? It is not just for me. It is for you, and it is for everyone. And I pray that God will continue to give me that wisdom, to continue stirring that fire, so I can go and be a disciple, to let everybody know that this love, this freedom, this wholeness, and forgiveness is for them too.